Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will discuss about the Dividend Capital Requirement Calculator for covering mortgage payments and explain how to estimate the investment capital needed to generate enough dividend income to pay a monthly mortgage. First, begin by identifying your monthly mortgage payment. In this example, the principal and interest payment is $1,800 per month. Using the regular mortgage payment rather than the full property value helps create a clear monthly dividend income target. Next, convert the monthly mortgage payment into an annual dividend income goal. To do this, multiply $1,800 by 12 months. The result is $21,600 per year. Therefore, the dividend portfolio would need to generate approximately $21,600 annually to cover the mortgage payment before taxes, fees, and other costs. After that, choose a realistic expected dividend yield. In this example, the assumed annual dividend yield is 4%. This may represent a balanced estimate for a diversified portfolio of quality dividend stocks or dividend-focused exchange-traded funds. However, actual yields can change over time because of movements in stock prices, company earnings, and dividend policies. Then, calculate the required investment capital by dividing the annual dividend income goal by the expected dividend yield. The formula is required capital equals annual dividend income divided by dividend yield. Therefore, $21,600 divided by 0.04 equals $540,000. This means that, at an assumed 4% annual dividend yield, approximately $540,000 may be required to generate enough dividend income to cover a monthly mortgage payment of $1,800 before taxes and other adjustments. Furthermore, consider adding a safety margin for taxes, fees, inflation, possible dividend cuts, and changes in mortgage-related expenses. In the example shown, a 15% buffer is added to the original capital estimate. Multiplying $540,000 by 1.15 gives an adjusted capital target of $621,000. As a result, instead of aiming only for $540,000, an investor may consider building toward approximately $621,000. This additional buffer can provide greater protection if dividend income falls below expectations or expenses increase. Meanwhile, remember that the amount of capital required changes significantly depending on the dividend yield. At a 3% yield, approximately $720,000 would be required. At a 4% yield, the estimated requirement is $540,000. At a 5% yield, the requirement falls to approximately $432,000, while a 6% yield would require around $360,000. However, a higher dividend yield does not automatically mean a safer or better investment. A yield between 3 and 4% may represent a more conservative, higher quality approach. A yield between 4 and 5% may provide a balance between income and risk. On the other hand, yields above 5% may offer more income but can also involve greater risk, weaker financial quality, or a higher possibility of dividend reductions. In addition, dividend yields and stock prices change over time, so the required capital estimate should be reviewed regularly. Taxes, investment fees, inflation, and changes in the mortgage payment can also affect how much income is actually available. Therefore, investors should update the calculation whenever their financial situation or market conditions change. Moreover, reinvesting dividends during the portfolio building stage may help increase future income faster. Reinvested dividends can purchase additional shares, and those additional shares may generate further dividend income. Over time, this compounding effect can reduce the amount of new money that must be contributed to reach the target. At the same time, focus on dividend growth and financial quality rather than selecting investments only because they offer a high current yield. Companies with stable earnings, reliable cash flow, manageable debt, healthy payout ratios, and consistent dividend histories may provide more sustainable long-term income. Additionally, diversify the portfolio across different companies, industries, sectors, and asset types. Diversification can reduce the impact of a dividend cut or financial problem affecting one specific investment. It may also make the mortgage-supporting income stream more stable over time. Finally, review the portfolio at least once every year, monitor dividend payments, compare actual income with a mortgage target, and remain consistent with the long-term plan. Covering a mortgage entirely with dividend income normally requires substantial capital, patience, regular investing, and disciplined portfolio management. This calculator is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Dividend investing involves risk, dividend payments are not guaranteed, investment values can rise or fall, and past performance does not guarantee future results. If this short video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.